Whoa, dude.
It got real serious. He hit that record button, and it was like,
It's all vibes. That's all we gotta have.
How did they figure it out? Or how are they speculating? They caught her doing the walk of shame.
You hear me?
Yeah, there he is. There it is. There it's going. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with grease. Now we got the sauce in the pan.
We got Son Goku on your shirt, and you know I love that.
Yeah, a little Nirvana DBZ throw. Yeah, you know me.
A
I'm all
little
about the.
bit toy animation.
Yeah, that's why I got like that Betty White t-shirt where she's got like the white Power Ranger outfit on. It's just like White Ranger, you know?
Yeah, it's
Betty
sexy.
White Ranger. It's sexy, bro.
All right, so this is Simba in the blueprint after dark in the morning.
It's after dark. It's in the morning. It's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you're
It's
listening to.
whenever I put the fucker out, honestly. What's today when we're recording? Well, we're not gonna say that. We're gonna put this bitch out on a Wednesday.
I love it. I love it.
All
I
right, so
love it.
that being said, are we gonna have any gambling picks? Are you prepared for that at all? It's
I
okay if
mean,
not.
bro, like, I say we jump right on into like, because I thought we had for one, if you were on the pod last week, we were on our 6 money line UFC picks. We were 5-1. The one we got beat was a straight up robbery. Straight up robbery. And then our random long shot bets, homies get knocked out in the second round. What round did that guy get knocked out in? That was the second round. Yeah, so we had a good day. We had a good day.
Run it, bro. No, we had more than a good day. Talk
Yeah,
about
and if you follow Simba's NFL picks, then you had a great day. I don't know about y'all guys. I don't know if you follow with Marcus or John here with the
oh,
blueprint.
John swept. Marcus gotta take his fucking gosh darn shoes off. Who knows what
Hey, what
happened with
about them?
Marcus's
Hey,
pick?
you can talk shit about Mark all you want, but how about them Bengals?
I ain't talking shit about Mark. I'm just saying he said he'd take his shoes off if I swept, and I swept.
Man, them Bengals won by 20, buddy.
Yeah. And
Everybody wants to know.
I'm certainly happy that Mark's not joining us today.
Yeah, man, it was great too. And it was a big old like FanDuel parlay that they were all advertising. Like 30,000 people are on this. Which one busts it? And I'm like,
Bet y'all
the
were
Bears,
happy as
the
hell.
Browns, the Bengals, the Bears, Browns, Bengals are all gonna bust, baby. And it was a nice game. We even said the chart. We even had like random ones. We were like, the Rams are gonna cover, but the Ravens will probably win. 7-point spread. They win by exactly 6. It's too easy. It's done. It's too easy. Just give the man his money. Just give me my money. Just give me my money right now.
Bang.
Just bang, bang, man. We had it all day, man. We had a couple that got like the Jets got everybody. I said there was the big upset. It was nice though. We had a great week. What we're ready for is Covington and Edwards this Saturday. I'm pumped, bro. I'm pumped. I'm excited.
Well, tell me a little bit about it. Tell me what you know. Like, tell me, talk to me like I'm stupid.
All right. This weekend, man, it's a big, giant UFC event. I believe it's UFC 296, if I'm correct. That is correct. And right off the bat, it's just Colby Covington, who's the guy you either love him or you hate him. There's a lit now. If you know the game, you understand it's like a
I don't like him.
If you know the game, you understand. You understand there's a WWE-ness to it.
I'm gonna throw you up on the
The
big.
guy probably votes Democrat, but it's all a game, guys. Don't fall for that shit. But there's a lot of WWE. Yeah, there's a lot of WWE-ness to it, and like if you watch like his old interviews before he like became the heel, it's what it is. He's just a heel. He's took Chael Sonnen's advice, man. He's trying to be the bad guy. It works, bro. You just sit there and say you're like, I don't like him, which means you want to watch him lose, which means you want to watch him what? You want to watch him.
It's a niche thing because nobody wants to be the bad guy. And so you have to have a guy to slot in there. And so if you have a guy that's really good at it,
he's good at it.
Obviously. That's why we have you on this show.
Like I can picture Colby Covington after he retires having some kind of podcast like the bad guy, like Chael. It wouldn't be the same thing. His would probably be all hoorah, go America. But at the same time, like I could totally see him having a niche market and just being able to sell T-shirts the rest of his life because
I don't understand. I don't understand the niche market. Like, I mean, I guess you kind of got it going on with your stupid hat. Like, it's kind of like in your face, but I don't get it. Come on. I didn't know I offended you.
now.
I didn't know I offended you.
Right now. All right. This bad boy will always keep going. This bad boy goes harder than a throw from Rowan Garden. It broke both their arms, and it's both the strong, and then it comes back like Copenhagen. Oh my God. See, the thing about Mike's a bad man. And Mike, we've been listening to Mike for going on a decade now. Back when Mike was Mike Stud, when he was still doing his thing. He was thuggish. Then he went on to Nashville, became a new guy. And then my man, Marcus Roskus Ilgauskas' little brother, went and designed this hat for Mike. And Mike was like, yo, bro, send me that design, bro. I want to put it on a bill. And then he had the Johnny
I heard this story.
He had the Johnny Manziel Money Collection come out. And guess
like
what?
A fucking
I guarantee you this was the #1 thing sold because this bill is crisp because my man Connor designed that logo. He's badass, baby.
Connor, yeah. Shout out Connor. Shout out Connor. I think I played Xbox with him a couple times.
Yeah, he's a Steve. He's a Steve through and through, bro. See, I'm a Jobin. I'm a Jobin. If you're a Jobin, that means you follow Tim Welch and Sugar Sean O'Malley, and you're one of those crews, okay? So you'll know if you get on my Instagram, you'll see a picture with me and Sean when I flew to Phoenix and hung out with him.
Honestly, who's not in the fucking that crew? Like, who's not backing Sean right now? Holy fuck, we got a guest, dog. We got a guest. We got a guest. You ready for this?
I'm so ready, bro. Bring that boy up in here.
All right.
Or girl.
Bring in A1 surprise guest for Alex. Will Wheezy. It ain't easy.
Yeah.
Ratcliffe. Bang, 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 bang.
I'm pumped about that. Let's go, dude. Wheezy.
Let's go. We got Wheezy in here, baby. I knew I could give.
Yeah.
What's up, Wheezus?
Yeah, we got Wheezy up in here. That's dope.
Hey, Wheezus, you have an audio visual problems or what's up? Can you hear us?
I just figured it out.
Yeah.
Right, as long as you can see us, you can talk to us, you can hear us, we're good. A and B.
Yeah, he got to back it up a little bit. People going to think I'm talking twice. And I'm like, who's the long hair?
All right, bro. I need you to come forward. I need you to come closer to it. Get you a chair. Get you a chair, cuz it's okay. I didn't get you.
You're all right, brother.
I ain't give him fucking ready. I ain't give him ready. He was a surprise guest. It was like while you were talking earlier, I was like, let's get fucking Will.
It's very Cub in here now. We're gonna have to get into it.
Cubs. We're
gonna have to get into it.
We have to talk Cubs.
Got to, man. All right. What? I've
heard. All right. So hold up. Let me introduce Will. Okay. So Will's my boy. I've known Will since like 2014. We got in right before the Cubs won it all. Just so happens, Will loves all the same sports teams I do. Pacers, Cubs, fucking Colts, all the sexiest teams, baby.
It's a blue
Right.
Yeah, it's a blue out, babe. It's a blue out.
All the sexiness. All right.
He's got a fresh.
He's flexing. He's got a whole closet full just like you.
He got the pinstripes. Don't let him distract you.
Who's on the back? Is it Hayward?
It's a Baez. It's Javi.
Oh, it's the fucking Captain Cub. All right. We all respect.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Go Cubs.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were we talking about, Bellinger?
Yeah, man. Apparently, there's rumors that Bellinger ain't gonna sign until like spring training, which is just gonna really put a bummer on the whole thing.
All right, I'm gonna let you two talk for a second, okay?
I need him to sign everybody. I need a pitcher. I need 2 hitters. But we got
2 pitchers, 4 hitters, a really good hitting coach. What else?
Well, we got Craig Counsell, which is a big deal.
Yes.
They say that's a big deal in baseball circles. I didn't even know how big of a deal that was. I was underplaying that one. I was like, oh, cool. Nice. We fired David Ross and we got Craig Counsell. People were like, dude, you don't have no idea. And then I went into like the analytics.
I said that.
They did D Ross kind of bad, but hey.
I love D Ross, man. I love Grandpa Rossi, but maybe
it's time. That's what John and Justin told me. He's like, it's time.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted to blame the end of the year on him, and I'm just like, I don't know if I just don't think the Cubs had the arms. I don't think it mattered who he put in. I think they're gonna blow them games no matter what.
Bro,
yeah.
No. I think the Cubs gave him like year and a half longer than any other manager usually gets.
That's what we were talking about like a couple years ago. We're like, we're looking at it as, we're doing good, but we're not anywhere close to leading the fucking division like we should be, and it's been going like that.
You have to look at the misuse of the fucking bullpen. Who's that on? It's straight up on the manager.
Yeah.
What bullpen? What do you mean misuse of a bullpen though?
Right.
Well, like we had like 3 good guys. We had like 3 good guys, so we fucking ruined their careers. Or like ruin like their next season or 2.
Right, or he'd pull them too early or leave them out there too late and like wait for fucking bases to get loaded.
Overused our great guys, and then
you got mad at him for leaving him in, and you got mad at him for taking him out. Guess what? It didn't matter whether we left him in or take him out. They got shelled because the pitching of the Chicago Cubs sucks. They have no bullpen. They had no relievers, none. You had no starters, none. Justin Steele, gone. Marcus Stroman, gone. You have Hendricks, who's 50 years old.
17 years old. If you go for like academic standards, he's old as fuck because his brain's been used so much.
Yeah, and he was coming off injury and all kinds.
Who was at the back of our bullpen last
Hendricks
year?
His ERA was 1 point lower than you thought it was going to be.
Who was at the back of our bullpen last year that was actually good?
Nobody.
No, there was like 3 guys.
We had
overused the fuck out of them, and they all sucked at the end.
I love
Adbert. Adbert's one.
He did good until that, like the last, I think, 2 or 3 games. Keegan Thompson.
A lot of those guys did good until they had to actually face people. When Justin Steele was throwing 8-9 innings every game and Marcus Stroman was doing that the first half, none of those guys ever had to get put into crucial situations. When they got put in crucial situations, they folded every time.
And then the second half, you stuff Stroman into a second half of baseball, and he just fucking vanishes.
Well, he was hurt.
He looked like, where the fuck is this guy at? But then he'd come in and then he'd allow 2 or 3 runs in the bottom of the first or something. He would allow runs in the first for I think it was like 5 games straight. And that's hard to come back from right there. When he's one of your fucking aces.
All right, boys. Somebody's got to have structure to this fucking little bit. I'm sorry. We got to get out Cubs. We got to get out Cubs. I know we could talk about it for fucking 40 minutes. We could. But we have to get off of them. Alex, I need you to have a slate. Wheezy, you can take a little break if you need to. Oh, wait.
I'll tell you what, bro. Are we talking about the fights this weekend? We'll come out with some actual money line picks and everything for you guys, man. But I'm telling you right off the bat, the prelim fights, you got Randy Brown versus Muslim Silikov. That man is a freaking.
Okay, how many picks you got? How many picks you got, real quick?
I'm telling you right. Silikov's gonna probably get a pick. Andre Touchy-Feely's probably gonna get a pick.
I'm gonna let you bet. I'm gonna let you bet. A-Town, you get 5 minutes. And then me and Weez are going to talk in the background, but you get the big screen. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
I learned so much from you, Alex, on these fights. It's hard to keep up, but I'm here.
It really is hard to keep up, but if you actually like listen to him like once or like if you like just pay attention, he talks really fucking fast, but just rewind, pay attention what he tells you to hit, and just hit it. Because he fucking nails these fights. He nails these fight picks. He nails these fight picks. Just do it one time, and you're gonna be a believer. Just trust me.
I'm telling you.
The thing about the fight picks is it's like you'll hear me talk about like the NFL, and I'll be like, "What's this team's record? What's this team's record?" I think the NFL would like more of this. That's not how we pick the UFC. The UFC, this is what I do. I'm good at this shit. So this like I said earlier in this pod, you'll hear me like you'll talk about how I fly down just to meet O'Malley and stuff like that. And that was years ago because I'm dead on years ago. It was a decade ago. I watched Sean O'Malley and I went, "That's a champ." You just know when you know. And speaking of that's a champ, on this main card, we've got someone like Shavkat Rakhmonov fighting. Shavkat could definitely be a champ one day. Fighting Stephen Wonderboy Thompson too, so he's gonna go ahead and put on a show for us because you know Stephen, man, the Wonderboy is the Wonderboy. Alexander Pantoja, Brandon Royval, flyweight, bang bang, two little guys, rock'em sock'em robots. Whether the pick's in there or not, man, it's gonna be fun to watch. Speaking of fun to watch, you got Paddy the Baddie Pimblett coming in.
I love Paddy.
Hey, and I just rewatched it.
Yeah,
I just rewatched his last fight to do some research on this. I just rewatched his last fight against Jared Gordon. I know a lot of people say it was a high class robbery. I watched it again. It's kind of one of those things, man, where I'm like, I think a lot of people just really wanted Paddy to lose. Because I watched it again, I'm like, he won one round. No matter what, Paddy won one round. No matter what, Jared Gordon won one round. And most people think Jared won two. But to say that Paddy is impossible to win 2 rounds that fight is, I mean, you got a horse in that fight and you're upset. Because it was a close fight. It was a bang-up fight. It was fun back and forth. And Tony Ferg, we got Tony Fergie Ferg coming in his last fight.
Tony
I heard someone else say this. Paddy is the most beatable guy with the biggest name. He's got the most eyes and the biggest draw.
Yeah, but they used to say that about Sugar. They used to say that about Sugar, but Sugar actually can back it.
Well,
what do you think about Paddy?
I love Paddy.
Paddy's a bad man, bro.
I love Paddy's a bad man. He eats pizza very annoying though.
He gets a lot of hate for his for his workouts and what he does in between fights. He gets a lot of hate from that. But like my brother,
he's kind of went away from that. He's kind of starting to take himself seriously now.
Okay.
You notice you didn't see a lot of pictures in between the Jared Gordon fight and this fight of him blowing up because he didn't do it.
Good.
I'm telling you what, man, if you want to be serious about this shit, man, speaking of shit, I'm pretty sure Sean O'Malley takes a shit about once every week and sends it to a lab. They come back and tell him what to eat the next week. Like,
that's what I'm talking about. I want to shit and let people look at it.
I mean, everybody thinks Sean's this crazy stoner dude, but like, dog, Sean is the most professional athlete there is, bro.
He's a beast,
bro.
Tim
Welch as your coach. Like,
no, dog, I shit every day and I stare at that fucking shit.
He's like, let me send that shit off.
All right. And then we've got the cock of the walk, Ian Gary.
Hey, Wheeze, just let him talk for a second.
Ian Gary.
Look at your phone.
Luke. Now, if you didn't know about this, Ian Gary's been all over the news because it found out that his wife wrote a book about how to get a professional athlete or some rich dude to be your husband and you can like play him and like how to get a bunch of money out of him and like take advantage of men. She wrote a book on how to take advantage of stupid men. And Ian Gary is married to this woman and they're living with her ex-husband in the same house. I've been through a divorce recently. That shit don't play, bro.
I'm sorry for laughing at your divorce.
Bro, that is some weird stuff, man. That is weird. Like, I can't imagine. Here's the thing. Chael Sonnen mentioned this. Chael, the bad guy himself. We've already mentioned him one time, the myth, the man, the legend. He said,
Chael Sonnen.
I love Chael. Before
I know, well, you would. That's why we're great.
Before Gary's last fight on Friday night, he was in a Boston bar partying, having an open mitt session. Everybody's cheering him on like he's Conor freaking McGregor. This time, he was getting booed and like hackled in like T-Mobile Arena because everyone knows he's like his wife. The thing about his wife now, and everyone's just making fun of him on the internet. He's like, I'm worried about coming to the States for the safety of my family, bro. What do you mean? Like, let's say like if somebody makes fun of you, you're gonna beat them up or something. What are you gonna do? Beat up America? Because America or everyone here is making fun of you all at the same time. Ian Gary is an incredible talent. It's crazy. Vincente Luque ain't bad though. Here's my thing. Vincente Luque isn't bad. And if he's a heavy dog against this fight, if you look at the numbers, if Vincente Luque is a heavy dog against Ian Gary, watch me take Vincente Luque to pull the upset. Just because I'm not sure Ian Gary shows up or the Ian Gary that we're used to shows up. Because I think his headspace could be crazy messed up. And that's a big deal in the fight game, man, his headspace. Big deal in the game.
Yeah, talk about headspace. I was thinking about fucking Tommy DeVito's agent all day today, bro.
Tommy DeVito's agent. Holy cow.
You start running with my picks, people. You gonna be on that Danny DeVito. No, mama.
You picked the Giants? Did you sneak a Giants pick in and I didn't notice?
You did?
Dude, the Giants. I don't know if I took the Giants. I don't think anybody took the Giants.
It was the best. It was the projected best streaming defense, and I picked them for the Packers. And look what happened. I put up like 2 points.
Yeah,
we don't talk about fantasy here, Wheezy. Sorry, bud.
No,
hey, no worries.
He's right. They were projected.
Wheezy, though, in our league. Let me just bless his presence for a second. Let me say that for 2 years straight, he has had the worst luck. When it matters.
Hey, but I don't get the toilet bowl though. The toilet bowl goes to Esther, right?
No, it remains to be seen.
All right.
Don't lose.
All right.
We're not talking fantasy.
That was a great.
We're not talking
double Monday night underdog parlay. If you put like $10 on each one of the money on the underdogs, 2-leg parlay, you would have won like over $100 on a 2-leg. Like it was.
I was thinking impressive. Like Wan'Dale Robinson, like 5 catches and 60 yards at least. Like that's just that. And then like I was hoping like 2 sacks for the Packers. They didn't get nothing. I was hoping for like 2 sacks, and then like Jordan Love to throw 250 and nothing hit.
You have an emergency.
Wheeze, how do you think the fucking Packers are going to do the rest of the way? Really? You think they're just going to struggle?
Who are they playing?
They play. I had their schedule. I had their schedule lined up. They play like Tampa Bay and Carolina coming up, and I'm like, how they've played lately. It's just like a poopsicle, What are they going to suck on this week? I don't know.
It's all love.
Hey,
it's all
here's
love.
The thing. They play 3 really bad teams out of their last 4 games. They play the Panthers, the Bucks, and the Bears.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's like
they got the Vikings, but
they should be shoo-ins. It's what do you guys say?
They should at least get 2 wins out of this last 4 games. They should have at least 2 wins. Bears, I don't know.
Diplomatic of you. Yeah, they'll go 500 the rest of the way.
That's a
way to pick a side.
Yeah.
Hey, go Pack, go.
The Packers have to win out to make the playoffs. So
yeah.
I want to hear a Wheezy hot take. Wheezy, give me a hot take. Give me a fucking hot take. Like, whoa, what the fuck did you say?
Patrick Mahomes is the new LeBron James crybaby bitch status. I said it.
America's over him, aren't they? I think America's over him.
I think that was the shark. The shark was jumped. The shark
and his
was
wife,
jumped last week.
Brittany Mahomes just wanted to post something just to yell at somebody because she's a crazy blonde-headed white bitch.
I know.
She just wanted to yell at somebody.
Congeniality herself.
I can't handle her. I don't know what.
Look, I'm too close to the camera. You can't even see it. I'm just like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Like, what are your words gonna do to any of this?
I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, someone can't have an opinion or anything like that. But dude, like, all right, someone like us. This is it. I was something like a thread that was going through or something like that. And it was like Brock Purdy's joins the girlfriend WAG club or something like that, or whatever.
That was today. Yeah.
And I was looking at the comments, and it was like listing, like someone said, like, here's the top 3, and it was like Russell Wilson, Sierra, Josh Allen, and his celebrity girlfriend, whoever her name is. And then they had the Brittany Mahomes thing, and I'm like, and it got mad hate, and I was waiting for it because I'm like, bro, here's my
You're
thing.
like, bro,
that guy, but
like,
I just
why is there not more Taylor Swift talk?
I just don't get. I just don't understand why. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, why is he with her? She's not attractive. But I'm just saying, like, it's very uncommon for the starting quarterback of an NFL team. Usually, they're pretty shallow dudes. I'm like, she's just not attractive, like at all.
I remember when Montez Sweat and Justin Bieber were fucking.
No, all right. You want a bold theory? You want a bold theory, my friend?
Bieber fever.
No, hold on. All right, America.
Hashtag it. Hashtag it.
If you heard my picks this week and on the NFL, you're like, okay, this guy thinks every game is fixed, and he's trying to make money off of it. You want to know why I think it's fixed? Listen to this shit. Bears had the number 1 overall pick last year, essentially traded that pick for a top 10 offensive lineman, also got a cornerback in that draft, and they're going to get the number 1 overall pick again the next year, all just trading off that one pick.
And
now,
DJ Moore.
What are they going to do with it this time? What are they going to do with that pick this time? Can they do the same exact thing? Probably. Get a load of this. I think they can actually move that one pick back 1 or 2 spots. Just 1 or 2 spots. Still get that king's ransom for it. Still load up all for the next year. Still load up with a bunch of draft capital this year. Only move back 1 spot. Still get who? Marvin Harrison Jr., the guy you want.
Wait!
No. He's not coming out.
You don't want a quarterback. You don't.
Are you talking about next year or this coming draft? Because
he's talking about like them doing what they did this last draft. Doing it again because they don't need a fucking quarterback and getting Marvin Harrison.
They're going.
I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
That is so genius, though, isn't it?
They go get him. The only reason why Marvin Harrison hasn't declared for the draft yet is because he doesn't know if Carolina's going to have the number 1 overall pick. Once
overall
pick,
that is like Chicago, Chris Ballard shit.
Once he knows
Chris Ballard shit.
Yeah. Once he knows that he gets to go and play with his buddy Justin, then he's going to go. So here's the thing. Once the Bears draft him, they move back 1 spot, 2 spots. The team that moves up drafts Caleb Williams, Drake May, whatever quarterback they want. We don't care.
But here's the thing. You got to worry about Jim Irsay. He's going to do whatever it takes to get that kid. He's going to do whatever it takes to get that kid.
Marvin Harrison, it's true. It's true.
Guess what?
True.
So that's the only contention you have.
The draft capital. You don't have a pick.
Right. We don't have nothing.
No, like we could trade up. We could do shit. We could. Jim Irsay's crazy. Jim Irsay's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So Jim Irsay, you give us your first round pick, your first round pick, and your best player, and you give us and you have the number 1 overall pick. Except guess what?
Plus DeForest Buckner and Zaire Franklin.
Okay, buddy.
I guarantee you right now, if Jim Irsay went up to Ryan Poles and said, you can have DeForest Buckner and 3 first-round picks, that number 1 overall pick, Ryan Poles would laugh you out the door.
All right, we got to get off this. All right, we're down to like 7 minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
let's get on to like our last topic. What do you guys want to talk about for our fucking last
I'm about to say, bro.
I mean, these last bits of this football season's coming up, guys. And just the playoff prediction, the AFC is just nuts. And the NFC is kind of crazy, too. Everything's kind of up in the air unless you're a Cowboys or Niners fan.
Playoff predicts right now?
Bro, they said if the Colts were in right now, we'd play the Dolphins, and I don't care who it is. Yeah, that's what they said, and I'm like,
I won 4 games in a fucking row. Sorry, we're not supposed to talk fantasy.
Hey, we can dream.
We can dream.
The Colts were underdogs. Alex, did you bet on the Colts or no? Because they were underdogs.
I hammered the Bengals. Watch the pod, brother.
I did.
Yeah, watch. Yeah, actually, Wheezy's like he was our first subscriber. This guy right here. Wheezus. Yeah, that's
This guy.
my dog. That's my
This guy.
boy. My brother. You know, I came across this man just randomly one day in Hunting Creek Mall, and he just like got a fucking Cubs emblem fucking shaved into the side of his head.
It was on February 17th, 2016.
It was in 2016. It was.
It was before. It was right before spring training.
He's like, "What's up? Check it out."
I'm like, I literally was gonna drive all the way to your house in Rockville and show you my haircut, but you're at the mall here, so check it out.
Yeah, it was the universe that we took on that day. What you got, Alex? I see your face.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Al?
I just think it's fun. I just think it's funny how last week I was sitting there like the Bucks are gonna win, so that way there's an NFL team that's currently owns a division spot that has a losing record. The Bucks. Then you got
I thought the Falcons had it.
You got the Lions, Cowboys, and Niners. Looking at 10-3, 10-3, 9-4. The Saints did win. I said they would win. That was nice. But they have a much better chance of winning the South than they do of getting a wild card because they're 6-7.
Yeah, it's them and Falcons.
Do you remember we were talking on the group chat?
Own it over the Saints, but the Bucks own it over both of them.
So did you guys hear about that fucking Baltimore tight end? Did you guys hear about that Baltimore tight end?
He's quite likely to be
in the end zone this week. John's first
hashtag blue new. Hashtag blue new. Hashtag blue new. Hashtag blue new.
Hammer it 2 times.
I'm gonna do that. All right, let's go, baby.
That was
the bet's on Isaiah Likely. I like 5 catches, at least 50 yards, and I got 2 tuds for Isaiah Likely next week.
It was great, man.
All right, guys. We got like 3.5 minutes left, so we'll take 2.5 of them, and we're gonna use that for juice time. It's the juice time, baby. Let's talk about.
All right, so.
What we got with the juice time? What we got with the juice time?
Juice.
I wasn't even a part of juice time last time.
Yeah.
So this juice time.
I didn't get to say goodbye. Let's not talk about it.
Super juiced up bounce back win by Stafford this next week against Washington in LA on his turf, not in Baltimore. I got Stafford. Even he got hurt at the end. I think his ribs got hit, but it's Stafford. He defies physics. Juice time.
Juice time. Jeez. Damn, that's a hot take. I'd stay the fuck away from the Rams at any cost all day. Except for Kyron. All right, and Cooper. But what's up? What you got for juice time, Alex? I don't even know what juice time is yet, but what's the juice, baby?
Got a Thursday game, Chargers at Raiders. Now, initially, everyone thinks Chargers, but both of these teams are 5-8. Both of these teams are 5-8.
Anybody win the last one? Either of them win the last one.
Didn't the Charger? Oh man! Here's the thing.
Remember we had to fade Marcus on the Raiders game.
You want to sell on two teams with the same record, one team playing on the road. You want to sell on.
You pandering motherfucker.
Especially when the Chargers just lost their quarterback.
Simba, you got a fan over here.
And somebody that
hey, listen to the podcast.
Their quarterback can't drive stick.
Yeah. Here's the thing: if you're listening to the podcast, you're gonna hear me say this a lot. Quarterbacks don't fucking matter. They don't. The backup quarterback comes in and does the exact same thing the starter was doing in every situation and all of time.
You started it when it was about Jake Browning. That's what kind of brought it up in the last pod, or one of the last pods. You're like, look, he just comes in and he does his fucking job. Why couldn't Joe
Flacco do this 3 years ago when he was playing on his own team? Because
he just needed some time.
His team sucked.
He needed some time to sit on his ass.
He didn't even know
Joe Falco.
It wasn't that he needed time to sit on his ass. He needed time in the pocket to throw the ball. That's all it is, man.
You're right.
You give every quarterback in the NFL the same amount of time. They're all the same guy.
The
all
Browns
same
been taking
guy.
shits. Literally, while they're blocking so good for this quarterback, they're taking shits. Nice big brown shits on the field.
I love you guys.
I was doing the DeVito when I said that.
I love this back and forth. We're having Wheezy back. We got 30 seconds. Bang, bang, we did the thing.
Bring it right here.
Bang, bang,
right
we did
here.
the thing. Bang, bang, we did the thing.
Bears
Alex, before we get off.
No, Weed, we out. Sign off. Peace. Peace, everybody.